guys, how's it going? Dexter here, a little bit of a 6/8 groove for you here with a little kind of iffy twist thing happening. So what's going to happen normally in 6/8, we have 6/8 notes in the bar, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with the bass drum on the 1 and the snare drum on the 4. So bass 2, 3, snare 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's what you normally do for a 6/8 groove. And we're keeping a similar kind of thing, but at the end of this, a little bit of a kind of pattern here where we split up the 6/8s even more into some kind of 16th note parts. So a little bit of a look into the theory of what's going on and just showing you guys what's possible within these kind of environments. So up to there again, so kick and hat, 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 snare and hat, that's the easy bit done. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then if you imagine beat 4, you've then got, after that, some the 5 and the 6. In between all of these notes, you've got ands. So, in fact, if I count it this way, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and. That's your normal groove. 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and. After that snare drum and hi-hat, you can add a couple of those hi-hats in funny places. And what we're doing here is we've got a snare and a hi-hat on beat 4, then nothing on the and of 4, and then on beat 5 we've got hi-hat, and then the and of 5 we've got hi-hat, and then on beat 6 there's nothing, and then a hi-hat on the and of 6. So let me break that down again. So it's 4 and 5 and 6 and. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and. So there's actually nothing happening on bar 6, beat 6. But what's kind of happening is it sounds like we have 4 hi-hats from beat 4 when we normally would have just 3 there. So a little bit crazy theory stuff going on, but it's just showing you where you can go into this, the kind of complexity of what you can add to a 6/8 groove. Another way of thinking about this, one thing I like to do to kind of pad it out, is in those gaps is have some ghost notes. So for example, kick and hat, 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 and then snare and hat, followed by a snare drum in that little gap, and then the 2 hi-hats, another snare drum in that gap, and another hi-hat. So together, left, right, right, left, right. And you see how kind of wild you can go with this. And again, take those ghost notes out. And so on. So you guys will probably find it easier, just kind of listen to that 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, yeah, and pull it out that way. But I wanted to go into the theory a little bit and show you kind of what's happening there. You could even think from that snare drum and hi-hat, there's actually 6 notes there, and we're just hitting the 1st, the 3rd, the 4th, and the 6th note. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. So you can see it's kind of like 6 inception. There's a 6 within a 6, and you can see how crazy triplets get. This is why people avoid like triplets and 3s and it's icky. So, but gives you a bit of an idea of what you can do. But once you've got that right hand pattern, you can take it onto the bell. Sounds pretty cool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, da da da. 1, 2, 3, 4, da da da. 1. So you can see just taking that rhythm. It's just different to tick, 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 tick. I'm a big fan of trying to change that right hand rhythm so you're not just ticking the whole way through a groove. There's a place for that, but just different options just here. I'm going to do a little solo then, just demonstrating this in a few different places, putting some ghost notes and things, and let's see where we go. Anyway. So, tricky stuff going on, but I'm just trying to open you guys up to the possibilities. Try and dig into your grooves. Go, okay, 6/8. Let's go deeper. Okay, that's sounding pretty good. Let's go even deeper. And just see how far you can get into this stuff and really tear these rhythms apart. If you're a drummer, your world is rhythm. You want to be able to tear it apart and understand exactly what's happening and then put it back together and be the king of time. A time lord. Doctor Who, yeah. So really try and dig in. That's a drummer's job. So why kind of half do it? Really dive into, you know, how deep you can get with rhythm and, you know, really conquer this instrument. Anyway, if you're kind of enjoying me talking about kind of 8th notes and quarter notes and time signatures and all of that stuff, there's a whole load of that kind of hidden behind the, within the exclusive stuff when you become a channel member. It's less than $10 a month and really helps you kind of take your drumming up to that next level. Anyway, you guys take it easy. Thanks for checking out this video. I'll see you soon.